thing out of here, would you? Take that to stateroom 76M. Give me a good seat in the ship's dining room. Give me a seat at the ship's constant. And make it snappy, please. Oh, yes. And find me a man named William C. Cross. He has my passport.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Whitney, let's get a picture.
Right this way, sir. Give me a good smile. All right, we're through with you. Come on, Charlie, get us some more people. We don't have much time.
Over here, please.
Sir Oakley and Miss Hartford. All right. Could you step to this side up here a little bit? All right, thank you.
Get a good roast shot. They're still going to be married on the other side.
Wait.
Is this where we stand?
Wait, now, you can't marry both of them. Which one's the bride? This is Mrs. Harcourt.
Please feel free to call me Mother.
Right here, Mother.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Harcourt, but we want to make sure the happy couple.
All right. Smile. Say cheese.
Hey, Edith, put your arm around her.
I'm afraid this is the best we can do.
All right. Do you mind moving to one side? Who do we have next?
Oh, a missionary and a couple of Christians.
Nobody wants to read that stuff. Get us a gal.
Hey, girlie, come on. Want your picture in the paper? All right, get over there. Do your stuff. Hey, Bishop, give me a little dope on yourself.
The name is Bishop Henry T. Dobson, D.C., Ph.D., LLD, moderator of the Chinese Anglican Church, President Emeritus of the Missionary Societies of the World, honorary chaplain of the Army of the Republic of China, author, lecturer, and president of the Westminster Conference.
Well, a story for our Chinese edition.
What about my photograph?
Oh, we want one of you coming up the gangway.
Hey, it's Reno Sweeney Airport Angels. No, are they there? They ain't plain and slim. Come on.
Who is it they're making such a fuss about? It's Reno Sweeney, the famous nightclub singer, and she's got her 4 angels with her. Oh, yes, the formal evangelist. There's no longer anything exclusive about an Atlantic crossing.
Personality girls, give the team.
All right. How about another?
The Hallelujah girls.
What's that for?
Oh, I still do a bit of evangelizing in my spare time. You know, you meet a heck of a lot of sinners around a nightclub.
That's all right, but we don't want wings. We want legs.
Oh, that's all right, sugar. We'll compromise. We'll give you a leg and a wing. Anything to that rumor you're marrying Homer Brown, the fighter? Oh, there was some talk of it, but he was eliminated in the semifinals. Thanks a lot, Miss Sweeney. Billy, baby, where have you been? Hi, Billy.
I've been busy getting your new stateroom. You now have the suite reserved for traveling royalty.
Thanks a million. What would I ever do without you?
You'll be finding out in 5 minutes or so.
I wish you were coming along.
Amen.
Billy, where on earth have you been? Oh, boss, how are you? How's the stateroom? Oh, never mind that. Where have you been for the past 2 weeks? I've been in Washington negotiating your new passport. You know the new deal. Boss, you know who's staying with you? No. Reno Sweeney. Reno Sweeney. I told her all about you. Meet the angels. Charity, Chastity, another one.
And I'm Virtue.
Be easy, Connie.
How you do?
Say hello, girls.
Hello.
Hey, the bar. Open as soon as the ship sails. I'd love to meet you there for a drink.
Say goodbye, girls.
Goodbye.
You know what? It was nice meeting you. If I'm not in the chapel, I'll be in the bar.
The most beautiful girls in the world, and you are right in the middle of them. Now, am I the greatest general manager in the world, or am I not? Well, William, you're not. What? You're fired. Huh?
After those 2 weeks in Washington, your final notice. You're fired. In the sense of being through, done with, washed up, finished, terminated, kaput.
What was that all about?
That was me being fired.
Great thing you're coming to London with.
That's the best offer I've had since I've been unemployed.
Well, how long will it take it back?
Rather sure.
Billy, it'd be great. You can sing and you can dance. You're my new master of ceremony.
Reno, I don't think so.
Why not? I think you'd be marvelous.
But you're the one who's got all the talent.
Tell me more.
You're beautiful, smart, sexy.
True, true. Tell me more.
I'm running out of words that can do you justice. Add words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. So if this ditty is not too pretty, at least it will tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Coliseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss, you're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse. You're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile on the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Your words poetic are not pathetic. On the other hand, boy, you shine, and I can feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Some critical meaning, like Toscan meaning, might think that your song is bad, but I've got a notion, I second the motion. This is what I'm going to add. You're the top, you're a silver dollar. You're the top, you're an arrow color, you're the nimble tread of the feet of Fred Astaire. You're a no-deal drama, a whisper's mama, you're a camembert. You're the pearl that the divers fetch out, built and burl, and tomato ketchup. I'm a toy balloon that's faded soon to pop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
You're the top, you're a Caesar salad.
You're the top. You're a Berlin ballad. You're the boy I swipe for the perfect type of male.
You're an old Dutch master, you're Lady Astor, you're Chippendale. You're the rose, you're Inferno's Dante.
You're the nose on the great Durante. I'm just in the way, as the French would say, they trop.
But if baby I'm the bottom, but if baby I'm the bottom, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top. Reno, I can. Business before pleasure.
But I thought you were just fired.
That doesn't mean anything. He hires and fires me every 8 minutes. You forgot this. Any minute he'll be coming out here saying, Billy, we're the devil's my passport. Billy, we're the devil's my passport. Here you are, boss. I wish I were still working for you. I'd love to see the look on those Englishmen's faces when you clinch that amalgamation deal. Oh, amalgamation. Billy, I forgot the papers. Don't worry about it, boss. I'll take care of it. Oh, what would I do without you? You're hired again. Thank you. Listen, don't worry about it. Why don't you just go ahead and have a good time? Reno, I want you to make sure Mr. Whitney has a good time.
Oh, don't worry about that, Billy. I've got 4 fallen angels holding up the bar. Come on, let's go get the drink.
Oh, Billy, are you sitting on this ball?
No, don't tell me you are.
Yes, I am.
Where have you been for the past 3 months? I've been crazy trying to find you since that night.
Well, I have something to explain. Hope, dear.
Hope, dear, the mater is crying for her young.
Evelyn, this is Billy Crocker.
Put her there, Cracker, old chap.
Sir Evelyn Oakley, my fiancé. We're sailing to be married in England.
Your fiancé?
Yes.
You're sailing to be married?
Yes.
Then I'm sailing too.
We'll be meeting again then.
Again and again and again.
All ashore, let's go on ashore. All ashore, let's go on ashore. Billy, that was class whistle.
Reno, I'm sailing.
Well, so
I don't know just how I manage. I haven't any money, ticket, or cabin.
Oh, there's my cabin.
I haven't any clothing.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll let you in that cabin.
Thanks. Here's just the man I wanted to see. Can I have a word with you, Purser?
Excuse me, there are some FBI agents waiting for me at the gangplank.
FBI?
Yes. FBI think there's a couple gangsters on board. They're trying to get out of this country on this ship. I understand one of them is dressed like a preacher.
A preacher? Hey, I've seen that guy. He's at the bottom of the gangplank. I'll show you. Get it done to this thing. I don't know how you had to give me a minister's costume.
Well, anyway, you got aboard all right.
Yeah, but I know I was getting in trouble with you. I don't know how to act like a minister. Oh, I could have been a cowboy and Indian.
Now, Moody, you look great in that costume. I hardly even recognize you myself. Just keep your head and we'll make a clean getaway. I'll go find cigarettes.
Doctor, may I present myself? I'm Bishop Henry T. Dobson.
Hiya, Bishop.
Are you going to the conference?
The, conference. No, I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
No, I mean the Westminster Conference.
The Westminster Conference. Well, I'm not really a Westminster, you see. I'm more from the East.
So, what does you feel, Doctor?
Well, I'm sort of a missionary.
A missionary? Where?
Way out in China.
China. I've served in China for years.
Well, I wasn't exactly in China. You see, I was more of
Oh, I see. You're in Indochina.
Yep, that's right. I was in indoor China and you were in outdoor China.
Well, we'll have lots to talk about, Doctor. Oh, La Chin Chow. Argy Chow.
I don't know, but I think it sounds good.
Mooney!
Gee, Bonnie, I'm in trouble already.
Haven't cops seen you yet?
What cops?
There are a couple on board. They're looking for you in Snake Eyes.
How do you know?
I've been trailing them. They said they were looking for a guy dressed up as a preacher.
You better take the violin. Where can I hide?
Stay away from your cabin.
Why?
They're watching it. Mix with the passengers. Get into a group.
Ow. What?
Get into a group of passengers. I'll find you later. Oh, Evelyn, I am so anxious to meet your mother.
That reminds me, I must send Major wireless.
Yep, you always gotta keep in touch with Maida. She's a man's best friend.
Major has been horribly upset with all this delay.
Oh, she'll understand, Evelyn. I wrote her to tell her about Hope's poor health.
You know, you never appreciate good health until you lose it.
Really?
I used to have palpitations in the pulpit and cramps in the crib.
Let's go up toward the front of the ship.
Yes, let's. That's a great idea. Did I ever tell you?
Doctor, you mind conversing with somebody else? Exactly how tall was he? What do you look like?
There he is!
You're under arrest, Moonface.
What is this? Help!
Tell it to the FBI.
Bon voyage. Well, we're on our way.
You're telling me.
Hey, I want to thank you for what you did for me back then. It was really a great favor.
Well, Doctor, I don't know exactly what it was, but you're certainly welcome.
All that commotion, well, it came from some people I didn't want to see.
I know what you mean. I can't say goodbyes myself. I couldn't say goodbye to this girl, and now I'm in a terrible mess.
Yeah. Anyhow, you did me a favor. Maybe I can do you one.
I don't think so, Doctor. My trouble isn't spiritual, it's financial.
Well, if it's money you want, I can get you some of that.
You can?
Yeah, the guy who's on travel with has got about 50 grand with him. He's really going too, which is natural. Time was the guy to make his substance himself.
What?
Mooney!
Oh, funny. Did you find Snake Eyes? Did you see Mr. Hill?
That's what I called to tell you about.
Oh, did the cops, was he forcibly retained?
I don't know about that. He just never showed up. He left me on his ticket.
Is that a ticket? Say, that's just as good as money.
Well, if it's a ticket you want, here, be my guest.
Thank you. Very good of you, Reverend.
Could you use his passport, too? God help me if they ever look at this picture.
Oh, we can take it to your endeavor. Let's put a scar here and part your hair differently, then maybe break your nut.
Let's not be hasty, Doctor.
I could break it slowly.
Mooney, fix me up.
What?
Fix me up.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, this is Bonnie. You two ought to get acquainted, seeing how you got me roommates.
Roommates?
Yeah, she goes along with Mrs. Elf's kitchen.
I've got other engagements on this trip, Doc. If it's all right with you, I'll bunk in your cabin.
Gee, Mooney, it's gonna be awful lonesome in that big cabin all by myself.
Now, Bonnie, don't bring that into this. It's bad enough me being a minister.
Isn't it lovely? Look at the ocean in the moonlight. Isn't it just beautiful?
A bit overdone, I should say.
And the moon is overdone too, I suppose.
No, it's all right for what it is, but I have never shared the general enthusiasm for the moon.
Look, Evelyn, here we are on the deck of the ship in the moonlight. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Sorry, old dear. I just can't rise to it until I find my sea legs. All the Oakleys are bad sailors.
Hello there. I hope I'm intruding.
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, we were just about to call it a night.
I'd call it a night. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one thing wrong with it.
Yes, I was just saying there's a bit of a roll. I don't like being tossed about.
Oh, we'll be all right once we get past the Narrows. That's the roughest place on the coast.
And how soon do we get there?
You'll know it when we do. Whoa! Oh, it's starting.
Well, I shall go down and prepare myself for death. And you, Hope?
Well,
Whoa! Oh, there it goes again.
Here I go. Toodaloo.
was that fair?
Fair. I see you standing on the deck of the ship in the moonlight with him. I didn't shoot him, and I didn't throw him overboard. I think I was more than fair.
Look, Billy, you gotta stop this. You and I met one night, one single night, at a party. We danced, we had a little too much wine, and we took a little spin around the park.
A little spin? You caught 12 hours in the back of a taxi, a little spin?
9 hours.
12. 9 with you and 3 more before I borrowed enough money to pay off that thug who was driving us.
Well, I spent 3 hours trying to explain to my mother, and you weren't much help.
I was very nice to your mother.
Nice, telling her you were George Bernard Shaw.
Just wanted her to know you were in safe hands.
Well, she wasn't amused. You'd better watch out for her on this trip. She hasn't forgotten or forgiven you for that night.
I see you've forgotten. What's this nonsense about a fiancé?
It's not nonsense, Billy. Sir Oakley and I have been engaged for a long time, except for 9 hours, 1 night. Well, 12.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's off again. And this seagoing hack is a big improvement over that little taxi cab. Even the moon's doing better by us.
Well, Billy, I'd better call it a night.
Wait, don't go yet. Just 5 minutes. Just a quick spin around the deck.
I remember what happened the last time we took a quick spin.
Come on, Hope. Here we are on the deck of the ship in the moonlight. Doesn't that mean anything to you? The night is young, the sky is clear, and if you'd like to go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, 'cause so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's deluxe, it's the lovely.
I feel a sudden urge to sing the kind of ditty that invokes the spring, so control your desire to curse while I crucify the verse. This verse I started seems to me the tin pen antithesis of melody. So to spare you all that pain, I'll skip the darn thing and sing the refrain. Me, 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 re, 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 do, so, mi, do, la, si. Time marches on and soon it's plain, you've won my heart and I've lost my brain. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's so lovely. Life seems so sweet that we decide it's in the bag to get unified. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's so lovely.
See the crowd at the church. See the proud parson propped on his perch. Hear the sweet beat of the organ filling our tune. There goes the groom.
Boom! How they cheer and how they smile as we go galloping down the aisle.
It's divine, dear.
It's divine, dear.
It's the wunderbar.
It's the victory. It's the valor. It's the dinner. It's the voice. It's the lovely.
Settle down as man and wife to solve the riddle called married life. It's delightful, it's delicious,
It's the lovely.
We're on the crest. We have no cares. We're just a couple of honey bears.
It's the lovely.
what is well, night this is rolling. You can hear Mother Nature murmuring low.
Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, delightful, delicious, delectable, delirious. It's dilemma, it's the limit, it's the voice, it's the lovely.
Come in.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What should I say, sir?
Where do you usually put it?
Let's have breakfast in bed, sir.
Oh, do they? I guess that's all right.
You don't have to get undressed, sir.
Oh, no? That's even better. I sleep up here. Really fell out last night when we were out the club.
Okay, sir.
What a night. What a morning. What a sunrise. What are you doing up there?
This way, breakfast on the boat. Hey, mind taking this thing? It's breaking my leg. Thanks. Say, you plan on going to bed tonight?
I am never sleeping on this trip. Listen, Doc, you've got to give me a change of clothes. I'm starting to stare on deck. I need a shirt, shoes, pants.
Hang on a second. First things first. Shoes.
Hello, can you tell me what cabin Mr. Elijah J. Whitney is in? 76M? Thank you.
Here, quarter's full. It's the best I found.
Listen, Doc, we gotta change our cabin.
Why? I like it here. Rather cozy.
But my boss is right next door.
You mean the gray-haired man with the short-sighted glasses?
That's him. He thinks I'm back running Wall Street. If he ever saw me on this boat,
Wait a second. Maybe he couldn't see us if I swiped his glasses.
hey, I don't know what kind of church you belong to, but brother, you're a Christian.
We men of the club have our frivolous moments.
Steward! Steward! Glasses.
calling for the steward?
I thought I made that clear to everyone on board.
Well, I just stepped down to the corner for something. Maybe we can wait in here.
Sir, if I don't get on deck in a moment, it won't do me a bit of good. The motion of the boat, the vodka, it's beginning to get to me.
Seasick, eh? Maybe you should take off your glasses.
I ought to do nothing of the sort. I'm in no mood for anything cute right now. I may need you later, though. But for now, I'd rather... Sir, what is in here? A flying fish?
No, a seagull. Go away. Shoot. I have the ability of all occasions if anything comes up, you know, like a funeral or something.
Would you get out of here? You're making me nervous.
Sure, but, I seem to have gotten the, wrong hat here. Could you read the initial?
Where are my glasses?
Did you have them on when you barged in here?
Sir, this is my stateroom.
Yeah, stateroom. Well, I've never been so tall in all my life. Why don't you just put on your other pair of glasses?
I don't have another pair.
Well, good. That's just what I wanted to know. Well, I got his glasses and he ain't got another pair.
Great.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Good morning, Louie. Billy.
Come on, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Excuse me, I've got to see a man about a new suit.
So, did you have a nice night?
Not bad at all. I met the cutest sailor. I feel safer out here in the ocean if I've got a sailor handy.
Who is it?
The purser.
Come in.
I'm sorry, sir, but does James Hill occupy this cabin?
Not very often. Is anything wrong?
Well, I thought I'd have to warn you. We just got a radiogram from Washington. He's not James Hill. He's Snake Eyes Johnson, public enemy #1.
You're kidding.
No, they arrested one of his Confederates just before we set sail. Please tell me if he does return. And if you can't, please throw him that little filly right there.
Gee, what if they grab Billy for Snake Eyes? We have to take the rap.
We can't let that happen. Besides, I kind of like him. And I think he's got some kind of rap. He stayed out all night.
Oh, Mooney, you're just an old sausage.
Well, I'm all set for the trip.
And I'm glad you are. Listen, mister, I'm afraid I need to speak to you.
Some other time, Doc. I gotta get back on deck.
Well, we're in a hell of a jam here.
Doctor. I'll have to tell your bishop on you.
Well, let's start right there. You see, I'm not really a clergyman. I'm moon-faced smart. I'm a crook. I'm wanted in America.
Nonsense, Doctor. What do they want with another crook in America?
You don't realize who he is? Mooney's public enemy number 13.
Now, Bonnie, we don't have to mention numbers.
Now, Mooney, I told you, you're gonna work up. With me to help you when the new list comes out, you might be number 6 or 7.
There's a difference even if you do an office building.
Now that's a tie.
Would you listen to me?
Why, some other time, Doc. I gotta get on deck.
Make him listen, Moonface. Make him listen.
You listen to me or I'll blow your head off. What is that? This is my old pal. Hut.
Well, would you put it away? You're my pal. I'm not gonna turn you in. I just have to get on deck to see my girl.
That's just what we're trying to tell you. You see, that passport and ticket I gave you, well, it belonged to public enemy #1.
Public enemy #1?
Public enemy number 1.
Is that not going in?
You mean that ugly-looking guy on the passport picture?
Don't you go running that Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson.
Listen, we gotta hide you someplace.
I can't hide. I gotta go up on deck to see my girl.
But the person's looking for you. Of course. I could kill the person.
No rough stuff, Doc, please. What will they do if they catch me?
Well, there's been some talk for less shooting Snake Eyes.
Great.
They'll go right through the passages until they find you.
Hey, they'll never think of looking in the crew.
That's an idea.
You think you could give me a sailor suit?
Sure, I can get you a sailor suit. He's still asleep.
Say, you're not one of Marino Sweeney's angels, are you?
Me, an angel? Oh.
Well, you know you can't get to heaven if you're not an angel.
Well, I know a few shortcuts. Up in heaven's happy portal. conditions, you'd find Evelyn romantic.
Mother, you go and get our deck chairs. I want to explore the boat some more. I'll find you.
Ah, there, Hope. Jolly bracing this morning, what?
I don't know how you young people do it after staying up all night.
Oh, did you stay up all night? Shame, shame, shame on you.
Mother, have a chair placed for Evelyn next to ours.
Now, Evelyn, you mustn't keep Hope up all night, every night. You know it was after 7 when you brought her to the stateroom this morning.
I say, really?
Still, I mustn't forget. I was once in love, too. Where's your father, the old buzzard?
Well, Levy, what are you going to say to me?
What's about?
Well, you know I didn't get into my cabin until 7 o'clock this morning.
Well, where were you?
Out here on the deck in the moonlight.
Not all alone, I hope.
No, that's just it.
You mean that chap I left you with? Did he stick it out with you? Quite decent of him.
Evie, aren't you angry?
Angry? Why should I be angry? You got your moonlight, I got my Betty Bye. It was a perfect night for both of us.
Well, if you must know, it was perfect.
Look here, Hope. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll look up the chap and buy him a drink. He probably needs it, the poor devil. There.
How you keep?
Sailor, how dare you? You come back here.
Ta-da!
What on earth are you doing in those clothes?
I have joined the Navy.
See the world, I suppose.
No, to see you.
Well, you didn't have any difficulty last night.
And tonight's going to be even easier. I found places on the ship even the captain doesn't know about. I've got a lot of things to tell you.
For instance,
Well, I love you. Did I tell you that last night?
I think the subject came up.
And I'm going to marry you. Did I say anything about that?
Yes, but let me remind you, I am still happily engaged.
Taylor, what are you doing there?
Nothing, sir.
Never mind that. Come with me.
Aye, sir. Yes, sir. See, I even disobey orders for you. I hope you're enjoying the trip so far, Mrs. Harcourt.
I was never so bored in my life.
But we're making 24 knots.
I'm not interested in road trips. The dullest passenger list I've ever seen. No one of importance. No celebrities on board.
Well, there's Rena Sweeney.
She's not famous. She's notorious.
Well, some like them better that way. Sailor?
Oh, did you see that?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, dear me. I forgot to ask the captain about the seagulls.
The seagulls?
Sailor?
Yes?
Where do the seagulls go at night?
Why, to the gallery, ma'am.
The gallery. Where's the gallery?
It's forward, ma'am, on E-deck. The gallery man would be happy to show it to you.
Come, Hope, darling. We must go and see it.
Coming, Mother.
Hey, Sailor, did you see a big, tall... Oh, Jill, that disguise is perfect. Nobody's ever gonna recognize you.
Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. You're not the lousiest looking sailor I've ever seen. Hi, Moonface.
That makes both our disguises perfect.
Moonface Martin, slickest con man in 46 Well, I know you anywhere.
Hiya, Reno.
Listen, Reno, he may be a con man, but he's my pal.
Well, I knew Moonface was under wraps, but I sure didn't know yours was decorating U.S. post offices.
Well, the purser's looking for me because he thinks I'm Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson?
Yeah, he didn't make the ship, so Doc gave me his ticket and passport.
Well, maybe I can fix you up some camouflage.
If you really want to help, there's something else I'd rather you do.
Oh, anything for you, Billy. Say it, and it's done.
Could you take an English accent off my hands? Steam him up? Get him out of the way?
Who's the guy?
Sir Evelyn Oakley, and he thinks he's going to marry my girl.
You know, the only way to get rid of that guy is to bump him off.
No rough stuff, Doc. Listen, all you have to do is make a play for him.
I'll try, Billy, but no promises.
Ah, Dr. Moon. I've been looking for you. Have you seen Mr. Hill yet?
Why, yes I have. He was just headed towards the mizzen mast.
Wait, we don't have a mizzen mast.
Well, it must have been somebody else.
Never mind that, Taylor. Come help me find this man.
Aye, sir!
Who's he looking for?
He's looking for Billy.
Billy ought to be a big help to him. Say, who's this Englishman Billy's been talking about?
I know by heard his voice. The guy's got a monocle stuck in his throat. Ah, hello there, Bishop. Ah, hell. I mean, hello.
I say, are you taking your sabbatical abroad?
My sabbatical? That's not my sabbatical, that's Reno Sweeney.
Not the Reno Sweeney. Say, give me an intro, old chap, will ya?
Reno, this is, him.
My name's Oakley. Delighted to know you. I spent an evening in your nightclub once. Quite eventful. As a matter of fact, it was there that I proposed to my fiancée.
You mean proposition?
Oh, is that what you Americans call it?
Well, if it was in my nightclub, it was probably a proposition.
Anyway, your singing seemed to stir me, set my pulses racing. Right then and there, I turned to Miss Harcourt and said, why don't we get married in a year or two?
I think you gotta give him his money back.
Shall I try to find her and tell her I met you?
Please do.
Oh, I say, can't we all have cocktails together in my cabin? Say, 1 o'clock?
I'd love it.
I'll go find Miss Harcourt and tell her. Cheery bye.
That was great. You kept out Billy's hands off. Bill him minutes.
Never mind, Moonface. I've got a date with him, haven't I?
Yeah, but, you can't do anything for that girlfriend of his. So, maybe we can get in there early and, get him around the high temperature or something.
These English must have high boiling point.
Yeah, that's true, too. Let's frail. Maybe you could wear something that slips off easy and I could, run in there and accuse her of tearing your clothes off. Then we can blackmail him into breaking the engagement.
You stay behind me, Moonface. I kind of like this guy. He's different.
But, Reno, you promised Billy.
Thou almost persuaded me to shoot the worst. You know, if you were a friend of Billy's, I would have struck you.
Reno, there's a time and place for everything.
You know what?
What?
We didn't find me.
I met your beefeater, Billy. I got a date with him.
That is great.
He talks cute. What's he do for a living?
He doesn't work, Reno. He's a gentleman.
A gentleman? That stuff sounds pretty bad, but maybe I could cure him of it.
Don't worry about that. All you have to do is keep him away from Hope for the entire voyage, and then Doc can keep that purser out of my hair for the entire voyage, and then I've got it made.
You can count on me, Billy.
We're a team through thick and thin.
Night or day.
Right or wrong.
If you're ever in a jam, here I am.
If you ever in a mess, SOS.
If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, I'm your bail. It's friendship, friendship, just the perfect friendship.
When other friendships have been forgot,
Ours will still be hot.
la 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 la, dig dig dig.
If you're ever up a tree, just phone to me.
If you're ever down a well, ring my bell.
If you ever lose your teeth when you're out to dine, sorry mine.
It's friendship, friendship, just the perfect friendship. When other friendships are severed, ours will still be hot.
La 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 la, chug chug chug.
If they ever black your eyes, put me wise.
If they ever cook your goose, turn me loose.
If they ever put a bullet through your brain, I'll complain. It's friendship, friendship, just the perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forget, ours will still be it.
La 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 la, chug chug chug.
La 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 la, big big big.
Wada 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 wada. Remember, a man's best friend is his man's best friend is his man's best friend is his friend.
Come in.
You ring, sir.
Yes, steward. You might bring me some tea. And mind you, bring me a pot of tea in those little bags that dangle over the side. And steward, make it snappy, will you?
Yes, sir.
Just put it down on the bed. I hope it's good and hot. You know, I really wanted it before I started to dress.
Am I early or late?
Oh, it's you. I thought it was the steward with my tea. But I'm delighted it's you. We noodles of time before dinner, and I did so want to have a chat with you.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way about it, because I certainly feel that way about you.
What way?
That way.
You know, I just love the expressions you Americans use. I'm making a collection of them. Hold on just a second. To feel that way about somebody means to tickle his wrist. Do tell me some others.
I don't think you understand. I mean, you send me...
I send thanks to you.
Oh, Evie, you don't understand. One look at you and I get hot pants.
Do you really? Would a bit of ice do any good?
No, Evie, that means I like you.
It means you like me. Hot pants. How perfectly devastating.
I don't think I'm getting through. Look, you're a man, I'm a woman, man, woman, you, me.
Quite, but what does that have to do with us?
A lot. Evie, you excite me.
I excite you. How perfectly marvelous.
Aha! What's going on here? Look at you, with their clothes torn off in this fiendish attack, standing there in their nakedness. Wait a second. There's something wrong here. I'll be right back. Ah! So this is what I find. You standing there with your clothes torn off on this attack on this innocent child. I'm gonna tell your girlfriend. There's gonna be no marriage now.
Oh, do tell her. She's always complaining that I lack fervor.
I don't think you get the idea.
And call me a beast, won't you? You don't mind, Miss Sweeney. A beast.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, wait a minute. I will not stand by and let this British lion twist American girlhood by the tail.
Wait a minute, Moonface.
I don't think you guys get what's going on here. I'm a dangerous man. Go on, get scared.
Come, Padre. You're an old dear and you know it.
Just a moment. I'll show you how dangerous I am. Wait right here. You don't mind waiting, do you? I'll be right back.
Say, do you know what's wrong with the little fellow?
Evie, I really like you, and I'll give you the lowdown, even if I have to take the rap myself. He was set to bust in here and catch us in a clinch, and you didn't clinch, that's all.
You mean, you thought I'd make love to you?
That was my idea when I came in here.
Oh, that is exciting.
Ah, so this is what I find. Now, do you realize how serious this is?
What are you trying to pull? Put the gun down.
No.
It's okay, Padre. You thought I would take advantage of Miss Sweeney here, and you came to her rescue. And I admire you for it. I wish I could tell you how much I admire you. I have hot pants for you.
You stay away from me or I'll shoot.
Hi, Chowdy. So, how did it go last night?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so embarrassing.
Why? What happened?
He took me to his cabin and all he did was show me how to put bolts in bottles.
You just can't trust me in these days. Hey, Rita, where have you been? I wanted to see you all day. Oh, I've been walking the deck. I wanted to talk to you about auditioning for any angels. I'm really not in the mood to talk business right now. I've got an Englishman on my mind. Oh, so Evelyn? Yeah. Well, good luck. Thanks, I could use it.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I didn't know there was a parade on board.
Shall we sit here, Hope, dear? Let me tuck you into your trundle.
Oh, I don't need the rug.
You'd better let him tuck you in, dear. It's a mighty bit chilly here. There's been a sudden change in temperature, haven't you noticed? I say, haven't you noticed?
Quite.
What's your name?
My name's Oakley.
Hello, my name is Mrs. George Bernard Shaw. I'm afraid we must be getting near an iceberg. I'm really terribly worried. I'm afraid of ice. I don't like it at all. Last year I slipped and fell right on my back porch.
Really?
Are you English?
Quite.
That's how I knew you were English, because you said quite instead of yes, like any normal person. I love to hear you talk. Why don't you go somewhere and just talk?
Mrs. Shaw, do you mind? I think my fiancé needs a rest.
Your fiancé? You don't mean to tell me you're going to marry this poor little child? Well, I must kiss the bride.
I beg your pardon, madam, but you're in my deck chair.
It's all right. You may have mine.
And that's my rug!
Sailor, what's going on here?
That sailor disguised himself as a woman and took possession of my deck chair.
I'm sorry, madame. When I find him, he will be severely dealt with.
I say, they ought to clap him in a pair of jolly old irons.
Oh, nonsense. He was only having a bit of fun.
Yes, but one must have discipline on shipboard. Aye, aye, sir. Women and children first, sir, and that sort of thing.
Let us have a look around, too. I'm sure I can identify the brute.
Rightio, mother.
Pardon, monsieur. Your lunch.
I just woke up. What? Oh, Jew. What happened to the sailor suit?
The purser spotted that one. I need to get some civilian clothes, Doc.
Oh, chef, they're waiting for the order in the bar.
But of course. Now I need a civilian coat.
A civilian coat. Man overboard! Man overboard!
Where?
There! Get him! I got him!
Now I just need something to cover up my face. If only I had a beard or something.
A
beard!
Pardon me, madam. Can I have a word with you a moment?
Certainly. I saw you on deck and rather hoped we might become acquainted. I recently organized a home for wayward girls.
Oh, really? Try Miss name or two. I might have known a couple of them.
We started with only 6, and now there are at least 70. I couldn't possibly name just one.
That's a business that just keeps on booming.
Well, I've enjoyed our little talk, Doctor. Now I must go and find my daughter. I'll be seeing you.
I'm afraid so.
But, Mother, it's just ridiculous chasing around this boat. He may not be the man you think he is at all.
If the captain wants me to.
Hello! Is this Missy's haircut?
Harcourt. Mrs. Wadsworth T. Harcourt.
I was instructed by my cousin, the Duke of Hanover, to introduce myself.
The Duke of Hanover? Oh, yes. I met him in Paris.
Yes. The French have been so kind to my poor exiled family since the Revolution.
Really? You certainly must take your hat off to the French.
And believe me, that's not all you have to take off to the French. Anyway, now that I have found you, we must become, how you say, buddies. You and your beautiful sister.
This is not my sister, my daughter.
Your daughter, it is not possible.
Oh, dear, I'd like you to meet this gentleman. This is my daughter, Miss Harcourt.
Hello, my name is Arturo Beno Moreno Graciola, but you may call me Your Excellency.
Well, I'll leave you two to talk. I'll be seeing you. Au revoir. Tout à bientôt.
Lovely woman, your grandmother.
Yes, Mother's very nice.
It was so good indeed of her to leave us together. So you have discovered my secrets. I am not Signor Arturo Graciola. No! I am George Bernard Shaw, and I've got the beard to prove it.
You idiot.
Oh, Count, I hurried back to ask you if you'd join us for cocktails.
Cocktails? I would adore to join you for cocktails.
Tell me, are you French or Spanish?
Neither. I am Chinchillan.
See you guys later.
Oh, Dr. Moon, I've been looking for you. I'm afraid you're in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, I knew I couldn't get away with it.
It's about those two converts.
Don't tell me those two nice girls were converts. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Not the two girls, your two Chinese converts.
My Chinese. Oh, yes, my Chinese converts.
I'm afraid we don't allow gambling in third class. You'll have to make them known of that, otherwise we'll have to lock them up. I've had 2 sailors sent to get them. Here you are, sir.
Can Young Hot Me Hung Tao. I must have said something. Would you mind leaving me alone with the boys for a few moments?
I'll leave everything to you, Doctor.
Where's the bishop?
The fish stepped out for a few minutes. Anything I can do for you boys?
This boss. Captain's playing games. Takeaway cards.
Oh, that's right. You boys have been gambling. Don't you know gambling's not good for you? Not only is it sinful, but if you don't have the deal at the bottom, you'll lose all your money.
We don't lose. We win $300.
So, you have $300. There's a game I'd like to show you boys. Kneel, Christians. Now, I have $50. I take my $50 and put it up against your $300. That's just to make it even. Now, we take this pair of dice. If I roll the same number before I roll 7, I win. If not, you win. Wait a second.
Blacktop. Crap.
There's something not right here. And may the Lord watch over you and make you better men, although you're pretty darn good already.
All men. All men.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Sailors, take them below, please.
Hey, have my dice back before you go?
Third class. Need paradise.
That's the way, Doctor. Make the third class of paradise.
Darn clever people, these Chinese.
Say, would you mind joining me in a game of trap shooting?
No, I think there's been enough crap shooting for one day.
Not crap shooting, trap shooting. You know, we say place pigeons off the stern and shoot at them.
Oh, that sounds jolly.
Yeah, the prize is $100.
$100? Can I use my own gun?
That's fine.
I don't get no kick from champagne. Doc, you've got to help me. My beard is falling apart. I'm running out of disguises.
You better keep this one on right now. Here comes Lucy Boss.
Oh, there you are, my dear Count. I don't want you to get away from me.
Oh, madame, it is so good to be again in touch with such great beauty.
You imposter! I know you. You're George Bernard
Well,
Shaw.
I know who you are. You're Snake-Eyed Johnson, public enemy #1. Taylor, arrest that man.
Don't let him on ship!
Hey, he's not the accomplice of Snake-Eyed Johnson.
Bonnie!
Captain, something's wrong here.
No, Purser. Something wrong is you. Surely you can see that Mr. Johnson's a popular character. Hey, we've got a celebrity board after all. But welcome to our ship, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. I suggest you all come down with me to the ship's bar, and we'll toast to Mr. Johnson's health.
That's a great idea. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Purser. It's all right. We all make mistakes. Isn't this fabulous? Now I've got the run of the ship, and I can finally be with you.
Maybe I don't want to be with you.
What?
Look, Billy, I enjoy jokes, but I can't love a clown.
You know what?
What?
You're the hero of the ship.
Some hero. It's everyone except for her.
Oh, don't worry about it. She'll come around.
I don't think so, Reno. This time I might have gone too far. You know, a funny man's good for a laugh every once in a while, but old Evelyn's the solid type.
You know, I kind of like that Englishman. And if I play my cards right, I can end up a lady, and that would be a bit of a miracle.
We could both use a miracle.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock. Since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock, but today, any shock they should try to stem. Instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only used for letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and the sky said it had women's pride today. I just my soul body goes. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. When Grandmama, whose age is 80, in nightclubs is getting matey with G.I. Joe, anything goes. When mothers pack and leave for fatherly, 'cause they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, or low bars you like, or bare limbs you like, or Mae West you like, are you impressed tonight by my dress tonight? Nobody will oppose. In every night the set that's smart is indulging in racy parties in studios. Anything goes. Just think of what shocks you got, and what knocks you got, and what blues you got from the news you got, and what pains you got, if any brains you got. They think he's gangster #1, so they made him their favorite son, and that goes to show. Anything goes. Anything, anything, anything goes. Is this the intermission? Is this the intermission? Yeah. Oh, good. I'm sorry.
Step out and get another drink. Hey, ladies.
Mr. Whitney, they've been looking for you.
Dr. Livingstone, I presume.
Mr. Whitney, you lost.
I'm not lost, my dear. It's the bar that's lost. Oh, there it is. Woohoo!
Handsome, where's Mrs. Johnson?
Oh, we just moved into the suite deluxe. He's just brushing up a bit.
Oh, I'm so glad I decided to take this boat.
Please.
Well, Mr. Johnson, I hope you're enjoying your new suite.
Well, it's only 2 rooms and a bath, but if it's the best you got, I'll have to make do with it.
Well, if there's anything else you need, you just give me a ring.
Listen, Captain, can you please release Dr. Moon from the brig?
Mr. Johnson, he's a very dangerous character. He goes around hauling around a machine gun.
Listen, that was mine. I lent it to him.
So did he try and reform you too?
Of course he did. He almost made it, too.
Oh, I'd have to have a talk with him first. He is a rather strange little clergyman.
Yes, but he is on the side of moral uplift.
Well, I guess I'll have to go down and have a talk with him then. If he is on the side of moral uplift, then there can be no objection.
Thank you, Captain.
How would you like to give us a little informal talk on jails I have known, Mr. Johnson? Why do they call you Snake Eyes, Mr. Johnson? Is it true that Japan doesn't dare attack as long as you're alive?
Hey, cut it out. What are you trying to pull?
Aren't you proud of yourself, Mr. Johnson?
You may call me Snake Eyes.
Come on, Billy. This goes beyond living amusingly.
I haven't had this much fun since I was a kid.
Fun? You call it fun to pose as one of the worst criminals in the world?
It's not like it's hurting anybody.
It's hurting my respect for you.
What about those fools that keep following me around, acting like I'm a god or something?
Well, I never had any respect for them. But you can stop it if you want to.
All right. I'll make him cut it out with the hero worship.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I'll do it.
Mr. Johnson, we've been looking for you.
Hey, why don't you go ahead without me?
But we can't. You have to crown this elder.
But I was just telling Miss Harcourt that I'm not...
A castle does not a honeymoon cottage make.
Evelyn.
Ah, there, Hope. Have you seen the moon tonight?
No, I haven't.
Well, you should take a look at it. It's most inspiring.
I see you found your sea legs.
Is that a crack at my pen?
I'm sure she meant no offense. You know, tonight, for the first time, I understood why people speak so highly of the moonlight.
Evie, when we get back to London and have to separate, I'm afraid I'll be carrying the old torch.
Carrying a torch? Oh, you've been hearing that nonsense about the London fogs.
No, Evie, that means I'll be miserable and happy.
Does it? Carrying the old torch. How picturesque.
Evie, I was wondering, if things worked out, would you want to get together?
Get together? You mean become engaged? Married?
That could do for a beginning.
You know, I must admit, this comes as somewhat of a shock to me. I had never really pictured you as the one-man type.
Neither had I, until now.
But at least 20 men a year propose to you. Bankers, lawyers, and big politicians.
And not one of them stirs my pulse. I like a man with class, and dignity, and savoir-faire. It's getting late, and while I wait, my poor heart aches on. Why keep the brakes on? Let's misbehave. I feel quite sure I'm petting more would be attractive. While we're still active, let's misbehave. You know my heart is true, and you say you for me care. Somebody's sure to tell, but say, oh well, do we care? They say that spring means just one thing, two little lovers. We're not above birds, let's misbehave.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave. They'd Adam won his hand, he wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care although the fruit was out of season. They say that bears have love affairs, and even camels. We're merely mammals, let's misbehave. Let's misbehave.
Miss Sweeney, we've been looking for you. We would like for you to handle the services.
Oh, which one, the Army or Navy?
Oh, no, the religious service. We have acceded to Mr. Johnson's plea to release Dr. Moon from the brig. Ah, Dr. Moon. Mr. Johnson has just been telling us what you've been doing for us.
How much did he tell you?
Listen, Doc. You're going to reform me, remember? You have to handle the service.
Which one? The Army or the Navy?
The religious service.
Who, me?
Oh, it's a cinch, Moody. Just follow me.
Here comes your podium.
Well, we're in your hands, Doctor.
Brethren.
Brethren and sistren, friends, relatives, members of the PTA, DNRA, and the RMB. We are gathered here today to try to reform Snake Eyes Johnson, who stands beside me, a repentant sinner.
Hallelujah!
Hey, that ain't bad.
Just a second, Doctor. What about capital punishment?
It was good enough for my father, and it's good enough for me.
Right!
Look at this poor sinner who stands beside me, upholds his conscience. Can I ask you, do we want war?
No!
Do we want peace?
No!
Then what do we want?
Hooray!
And yet we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this man. For it is he who throws the first stone who would like to live in a glass house.
Right!
For neither storm, nor rain, nor darker night will deter these stone throwers from their appointed throwing round.
Yeah!
In other words, be kind to your friends, for but one for them you'd all be total strangers. And in the words of the late one Louis E. Long, there is no such thing as a bad criminal, only bad parents.
Yeah!
And as the one once said to me, you're only in for 1 to 5. Keep your nose clean and...
Wait a minute. Brothers and sisters, I've heard the call. We're here to fight the devil. Yeah! I'm going to lead the fight. Yeah! I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, bless you, brother, bless you, sister.
Bless you, brother. Bless you, sister.
What? I didn't pass gas. There's only one way to fight the devil, and that's to confess your sins. Yeah! Only one way, and that's out in the open. Yeah! Who will be the first to speak up and say, I'm a sinner?
All right, I'm a sinner.
Hallelujah!
Amen. Yeah, Bo.
Thank you, brother. Who's next?
I'm a sinner. Hey, tell us something we don't know.
Now let's get down to the cases. I want a real confession.
All right, I'll confess. There was one time when I drank.
Why don't you sit down and give some real sinners a chance?
I'm just cursed with sex appeal. That's been my problem.
Whatever. She's not confessing, she's advertising. Who will give me a real confession? You can tell me I know what sin is.
All right. It's me again. There's one time when I let a girl astray in the crow's nest.
That's more like it. We've heard from 2 sinners. Do I hear 3?
Oh, make it 3.
Sold to the man with the bloodshot eyes.
May I say a word?
Speak up, brother.
I've never played this game before, but I'm rather enjoying it, and I would like to add my bit. Now, I can't compete with these gentlemen in point of numbers, but I may lend a touch of color. Once, some time ago, when I was visiting China, there was a little Chinese girl named Plum Blossom, of whom I became very fond. We had an unpremeditated romp in the rice, and enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
I was worried about you, brother, but I feel a little better now.
Would you mind repeating what you just said?
It's your turn now, Mr. Johnson. After all, this is all being done for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Kid.
Yes, Mr. Johnson, they want a real confession. Why don't you tell them the truth, please?
All right. If you want a confession, I'll give you a confession. But first, there's one confession I haven't heard here tonight, and that's that you're embarrassed to know public enemy number 1, Snake Eyes Johnson. You're all proud to be on the same boat with me, proud to shake my hand, and why? Because I'm the greatest murderer who ever lived. Well, the joke is on you, and you, and you, and you. I am not Snake Eyes Johnson. I am not public enemy number 1. I am William C. Crocker, a broken down broker. Mr. Brother to talk to my friend.
Billy!
You're under arrest. For stealing a first-class ticket and a passport.
Wait a second. If it's a real public enemy you girls want to idolize, I happen to be Moon-Faced Moth, public enemy number 13. Wait a second. I'm not right here.
stand on the day of glory. Do you hear that playing?
Yes, we hear that playing.
Do you know who's playing?
No, who is that playing?
Why, it's Gabriel, Gabriel playing. Gabriel, Gabriel saying, will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Blow, Gabriel, blow. Come on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I've been a sinner, I've been a scamp. Now I'm willing to trim my lamp. So blow, Gabriel, blow. Oh, I was low, Gabriel, low. Mighty low, Gabriel, low. But now that I have seen the light, I'm goodbye day and I'm goodbye night. So blow, Gabriel, blow. Once I was headed for hell. Once I was headed for hell. But when I got to Satan's door, I heard you blowing on your horn once more. So I said, Satan, farewell. And now I'm all ready to fly. Yes, to fly higher and higher. 'Cause I've gone through brimstone and I've been through the fire. And I purge my soul and my heart too. So climb up the mountains up and start to blow, Gabriel, blow. Come on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I want to join your happy band and play all day in the promised land. So blow, Gabriel, blow. Blow, Gabriel, blow. Come on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I want to join your happy band and play all day in the promised land. So blow, Gabriel, blow, Gabriel, blow, Gabriel, blow. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Well, you are out here.
Pick a card, any card. All right, I'll pick one for you. All right, now look at the card. Okay, I'll look at it for you. Now, don't tell me what it is.
Wonder what time it is.
I have half past.
Half past what?
I don't know, I lost a little hand. Wonder what day it is.
It's Friday. We're in port.
Oh, yeah?
Take a good look at England, because that's all you're going to see of it.
Looks like a dull day in Yonkers to me.
5 days in this terrible dump. It's a wonder I haven't gone out of my mind.
Oh, this isn't so bad. You ever been to jail in Cicero? I don't mean the new one, I mean the old one.
Cut it out with the travel lectures, Doc. I don't want to hear it.
I've been in a lot of tough hoos cows, but down in Fayetteville, Arkansas, they got just as nice little jails as you ever saw.
5 days and not even a note from her? She must be sick, or they've locked her in her cabin, or dead, or something.
Oh, nothing's wrong, so you'll tell them soon. Don't worry about it.
Doc, I've got to get out of here and find her. I had to talk to her or something. They're going to marry her to that Englishman if I don't.
Oh, don't worry about it. Everything will turn out real good. Then all they can do is give you 10 years.
You're a big help, Doc.
I can't help it. I'm a little upset, too. You know, I did want to look up in 13 before I got in the hot squad.
Stop it, Doc. You're breaking my heart.
Gee.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh! What's that?
It's Bonnie.
I gotta work fast. I got a sailor friend watching the deck for me. He won't let me come to you.
What are they going to do with us?
They ain't gonna let you out, that's for sure. They're taking you right back. Is there anything I can get you?
Bonnie, I have to talk to Miss Harcourt. Can you get her down here?
I'll see if I can get my sailor friend to bring her down to the window.
I have to talk to her alone, please.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, and sweetie, could you bring me down some cigarettes?
When are you gonna give that up?
All right, get in there.
Hey, wait a second. There ain't enough room for fun here.
It's all right. They'll only be in for a couple of hours. They claim to swipe the whole third class of all their money.
You boys must have done pretty well with my diet. Welcome, friend.
Yoo-hoo! I couldn't find any cigarettes. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Billy,
Hope, are you all right? Dear, I've been frantic about you.
I'm all right, but you? How are they treating you?
Oh, it's swell down here. It's just they wouldn't let me come and see you.
Well, what are they going to do with you?
They're sending me back to America. I don't know how, but I don't have any money or anything, but I'll be back on the first boat to England.
No, Billy, don't come back to England.
Listen, you can't marry Evelyn. You're in love with me.
Well, that's what I came to tell you. Mother is insisting that we get married on the ship. She's already asked the captain to perform the ceremony.
What am I supposed to say? Great. Swell. It's been fun.
I don't know, Billy. I love you.
Oh. Doc, she loves me.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, but the only problem is getting out here.
They're getting out in a couple of hours. Do you gentlemen mind standing? Mine fits. How's yours?
The jacket might work, but I'm afraid the pants are gonna choke. I have an idea. You boys wanna play a little poker?
No money. No money.
Oh, no needy money. This is strip poker. You boys play draw?
Yeah, we play draw well.
Well then, let's play stud. Okay. The idea of the game is to get one card up, that's the highest. We continue dealing until you get the highest card. Oh, everything's fine in here, thank you. Okay, Billy, you're high. What do you bet?
I bet coat.
You call coat?
I say coat.
You call coat?
I say coat.
I say coat. You all say coat. Now, we continue dealing. You're high. What do you bet?
I bet pants.
You call pants?
I call pants.
You call pants?
Me bet pants.
I call pants. Calling all pants. Calling all pants. Calling all pants.
Reno, might I see you for a moment?
Play your cards where I can keep forever.
I'm afraid not. It could have been before.
Or,
Yes, you see, I'm to be married shortly.
not to hope,
I'm afraid so.
but I thought she and Billy were.
I thought so too, but I was upset at it all at first, but then I met you, and I wasn't upset in the least. It seemed so provident somehow. Hope and Billy, you and I.
And now,
I'm afraid I was wrong. Hope doesn't love Billy. She loves me.
how do you know?
The other day, Mrs. Harcourt informed me that Hope wants to be married right here on shipboard.
She's crazy.
I'm afraid I have no choice but to carry out my obligations.
Jump her.
I can't do that, Reno. It would scarcely be the gentlemanly thing to do.
Forget being a gentleman, Evie. I want you.
But Reno, I couldn't respect myself, and you couldn't respect me either.
Respect never kept a girl warm on a cold night. Listen, Evie, you do love me, don't you? I mean, I would like to know before I go out and do the wrong thing.
Yes, I'm afraid I do have hot pants for you.
Not exactly the same thing, but I guess it'll work. You know when the captain says, speak now, forever hold your peace, you may hear a familiar voice.
Reno.
That's the name that goes with familiar voice. Reno.
Will I ever see you again?
Sooner than you think. Oh, Evelyn, we've been looking for you. Captain, are you sure you can manage the ceremony?
Well, it's my first go-out wedding. I've had quite a bit of experience with funerals, though. Shouldn't be that much different.
Evelyn, are you ready?
I suppose so, Mother.
Then I'll fetch the blushing bride and we may begin. Don't you run away now.
Sir Evelyn, if you would. gathered here over the bodies of... We are assembled here together in holy matrimony to witness the joining of these two...
Stop! Stop, what is this? Sorry, no marry today.
No marry.
Why can he be no married?
If lady with all paint up face will hold unruly tongue, I'm gonna tell you.
I say, what is this? What's going on here?
May I have honor to introduce to you Wu Chang Moon. He is father of little Plum Blossom.
Plum Blossom?
And who is Plum Blossom?
This is Plum Blossom. Little Chinese Cinderella to serve Evelyn and take her to rice paddy and bring back little Chinese tramp.
What's that?
It was just the old Oakley curiosity, dear.
Evelyn was just sowing his wild oats.
No grow oats in China. Only rice. Anyway, along come by and by little Orange Blossom.
I'm afraid under the circumstances, we'll have to call off the wedding.
Nonsense, Evelyn. All these people want is money.
Money.
See here, I'll give you chaps £1,000 to clear out.
Pounds of what? That's money, you idiot. That's $5,000.
We'll take it.
No. English money cannot buy Chinese honor.
I'll make it 2,000.
No take money.
I'll make it 5,000.
Chinese out of soul.
No, Evelyn, don't pay him. You, sir,
English lady speaker to me.
you're a relative of Plum Blossom?
Very close relative.
Then there's only one way to pay this great debt of honor. It's for you to give him me.
Offer accepted. Chinese honor saved.
Hope no.
What about the money?
Congratulations, old boy. You're getting quite a girl.
Listen, Mr. Englishy man, maybe you should right wrong done to little Plum Blossom. Join the club, kiddo.
Join the club. Plum Blossom. Oh, you mean, well, confound it. Plum Blossom. Reno, will you marry me?
I thought you never asked, sweetie.
And tell your boss that he runs a very loose ship. Boss! Billy! How was the trip?
Oh, it was horrible. I lost my glasses, and I've been blind for 5 days.
Yeah, so I've heard,
What about the amalgamation?
Boss, you did not want to get involved with that mess. I just flew over to tell you I've landed 2 new accounts, the Hardcourt interest and the Oakley accounts. In fact, this is Mrs. Hardcourt here. Elijah J. Whitney, you know, Wall Street?
Did you say Wall Street, Mr. Whitney?
Madam, could I tempt you with a little drink?
Sir, liquor has never touched my lips.
Well, then you know a shortcut? My dear, as Confucius say, Waho, mi ta wing sang so.
If that means what I think it does, the answer is yes.
Oh,
Where did you say you were staying in London, Mr. Whitney?
my dear.
Wherever you are.
Well, now that there are going to be 2 weddings, may I offer the courtesy of the ship as the return voyage past honeymoon. You may join Dr. Moon, who I must unfortunately turn over to the authorities.
Ah, but wait. We've just got a radiogram from Washington, Doctor.
What's this? Mr. Johnson, Dr. Moon, totally harmless. Couldn't hurt to flee.
Wait a second, let me see that. Nah, that's not right. It's completely un-American.
Well, Reno, shall we practice misbehaving?
You bet you could ask, Scott.
Well, Dr. Moon?
Don't touch me. Bonnie.
What is it, Mooney?
I'm not even public enemy number 13 anymore.
That doesn't matter, Mooney. Still at the top?
You're the Colosseum.
You're the top.
You're the Louvre Museum.
You're a bindle bonnet.
Shakespeare time.
And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. thank you guys for coming out. And we feel really bad. We didn't get our directors anything. You will get something, I promise, but we want to recognize all of them. We want to recognize Miss Ray playing the piano. Stand up, Miss Ray. And to the R&B, they think Mr. Foster is God, but we want him to stand up. It's true.